Dogs in Montgomery County are required to stay on leashes outside of their owner's property, except, of course, if they are located in sanctioned dog parks. The county has 7 dog parks, 1 in Rockville, 1 in Gaithersburg, and 5 run by the Department of Parks. They're located in Cabin John, Wheaton, Olney Manor, Ridge Road, and Black Hill.
Welcome. We are at Cabin John Dog Park in Cabin John Regional Park today. So we have 5 existing dog parks. They, at this point, are all situated in sort of our larger park areas. And they range in acreage from about a ½ acre to a bit over an acre, as you see here. So perimeter fencing to keep the dogs contained and secure is a primary feature. Having water and other amenities, including play structures for the dogs to run around, jump on, play on, receptacles for dog waste, shelters for shading, and in Montgomery County, because we are a parks department, we like to have aesthetic situations surrounding the dog parks to make it feel park-like. Here, for example, you're surrounded by trees.
It's a wonderful place for the dogs to be dogs. It gives them a chance to interact with other animals, and it gives a chance for the dog parents to get to know each other. I foster, and so it gives me a chance to see how my charges that I've placed in the area, frequently I see them here afterwards, so it gives me a chance to see how they're doing.
The dogs have other dogs to play with outside. This dog, Ansel, he made this cute little black furry dog that he really liked.
Well, it's fun to throw the balls for them and watch them just run around.
Dog parks in Montgomery County are free to park users. Registration, you need to register if you're a Montgomery County resident and have updated vaccinations for your dogs, but the dog parks are free to park users.
Oh my gosh, they're like out of control after being inside for 3 days.
Hi. The best part about it is the socialization for the dogs. For me, it's very therapeutic too, because it gets me outside. I meet all these other people that are dog lovers. Having a Rottweiler, some people will look at me kind of strange, like, wow, why do you have a Rottweiler when I have a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old? She's actually very sweet, and the dog lovers here understand that it's not the breed, it's, how well the owner socializes the dog and all that.
I don't have a dog, but I'm a dog sitter, a primary dog sitter among my duties in life. And my daughter's dog is part pug and part miniature pincer. Okay, her name is Ella. She's right over there basking in the sunshine.
This is my first time coming to a dog park in Montgomery County, and it was a great way for me to look at the different breeds of dogs and how they react with one another, how they play with one another, and just kind of get a general feel for all the different types of dogs here. And I'm planning on getting a dog in the future. It's a great opportunity to see them run around with each other and just have a good time.
Well, not only is it good for the dog socialization, but I have seen younger people having dates arranged here. So you find like-minded people who also have animals, because if one person has an animal and the other one doesn't, it's a little hard sometimes to have that relationship work out. But if it starts out both loving animals, it's a good basis for it.
Well, dog parks are one of the fastest growing park amenities nationally. Dogs are very popular, and in Montgomery County frequently we get requests for new dog parks. And our own data, our own surveys show that by 2022 we need 12 additional dog parks, specifically sort of in the down county, inside the Beltway, where you have a lot of population, a lot of density. You have a lot of resident types, condos, high-rise structures that don't necessarily have backyards for animals, where there's a much greater need for dog parks. So we're planning over the next 10 years or so to construct as many as 12 additional dog parks. And we are now heavy in the planning stages for a new dog park, which we are hoping to construct at Ellsworth Urban Park in Silver Spring, hopefully this summer. In fact, there's a planning board meeting April the 24th to get approval from the planning board for that dog park.
Volunteers and friends groups are indispensable to the operation.
the Cabin John Park Dog Park has its own friends group, and they do a great job assisting our maintenance staff in keeping the dog park clean and sort of helping to sort of facilitate use of the park, policing situations. You know, if one dog's going to be maybe slightly overly aggressive with another dog, you know, we see self-enforcement all the time where dog owners will say, you know, hey, can you, settle your dog down? Or they really help sort of police the situation and help sort of maintain, a nice dog park environment for our users.
So the Cabin John Dog Park has a friends group that has a very active Facebook page. They have over 50 friends that use that Facebook page. And I became a friend of it mostly just to kind of keep track of what's happening at the dog park, and if there were any issues we could respond to it. Well, then they had put a post up about fosters, dogs that need foster homes, and I said, oh, okay, I'm a dog lover, let me foster a dog. Well, it was less than 24 hours before the foster dog was my dog. So now we have a 6-month-old puppy, which we love very much, although we were not in the market to get a puppy. So I am a foster club failure.
Some neighborhood parks and fields have become informal dog parks, despite the fact they are not permitted.
So it's something we definitely see. There are concerns, in terms of policing, safety, maintenance, monitoring. But specific, and that's one of the reasons why we're trying to have more dog parks in Montgomery County, is to have a safer, sanctioned environment for the dogs. The Parks Department, we think of dogs as sort of four-legged park ambassadors, because they really facilitate getting people outside into our parks to socialize with one another and really come out. And we think that's indispensable and vital to sort of the community. So we like to think of dog parks not as much about dogs or as much about people as they are about dogs.
For more information about Montgomery Dog Parks, go to www.montgomeryparks.org.